It's important for us to include everybody in the Jewish community because everybody is important. Everybody is here for a reason.
Imagine if you're the person left out.
We want every single individual in our Jewish community to feel respected and valued. The Shiluv program is a peer disability education program aimed at impacting student and educator mindsets around difference and disability. Shiluv is explicitly designed for Jewish communities.
Shiluv takes those Jewish values and incorporates them naturally inside of our curriculum, so the kids really get a sense of something that is part of our culture, part of who we are.
In Judaism especially, it's important to include everyone.
If you exclude them, then they could feel really bad.
We start out with a Jewish text and talk about how it relates to us, but then there's always hands-on. That's what brings it home for them.
What we like about Shiluv is it incorporates a lot of interactive activities, showing the kids that we are each different, but each and every one of us brings their own light to the world.
One thing I learned is that not all disabilities are the same.
Even if they have the same kind of disability, it can be very different.
You should always ask, what do you need?
Basically, autism is based on how our brains are wired.
One of the highlights of the program are the speakers with lived experience of disability that come into the classroom, talk to the students. The students have a chance to ask questions and feeling really proud to share about their own disabilities because we're talking about how disability brings valuable diversity to our communities.
I don't need to be cured from it. I like myself for who I am.
The speakers bring it to life. Some of the kids were saying, oh, I have an uncle or I have a cousin with that disability.
To see the way the students respond to a speaker with disabilities really showed us that disability wasn't seen as a barrier, it was seen as part of life. This is really the message that Shiluv is trying to convey.
Because of my disability, my gas tank is a little bit smaller than everyone else's.
We had one speaker with a service dog. A lot of the conversations were about the dog. This is so helpful and this is life-changing.
Come on, you got it.
This is the perfect time to communicate and talk to your teammates.
Through the social model of disability, we understand that an individual is more or less disabled by the environment. And therefore, it's on all of us to create communal environments that are more supportive and inclusive. The curriculum is designed through a developmentally informed model. Kindergarteners are really thinking about themselves and their families. First graders are thinking about their classroom community. Second graders are thinking about their school community. And then as students progress in third, fourth, and fifth grade, they're able to think about these concepts in increasingly complex and abstract ways.
Helping kids understand what exactly is going on.
Educators participate in a year-long fellowship to become trained to implement the Shiluv curriculum in their schools.
It's nice to learn with different educators from different schools and different backgrounds.
The Shiluv curriculum provides a real, tangible tool to support our educators. We learn about disability language. We learn about ableism, about disability narratives within Jewish tradition, and disability justice. We talk about how to choose books for the classroom to ensure authentic representation. And we talk about access and universal design. It's given them a new way to think about inclusion at their schools and support their students in having conversations about disability and difference. For Jewish organizations, Shiluv is such an important investment.
We want our students to be kind. We want our students to be thoughtful to all people. I think it's a wonderful investment.
By training one educator through the Shiluv Faculty Fellowship, you have the potential to impact classrooms upon classrooms of students. Educators have the immense power to impact and shape young mindsets when it comes to normalizing difference and disability.
We need to change our mindset in order to include all sorts of learners in our world, in our school, in our lives, in the community.
The educational benefit from the Shiluv program is huge. The more we open our minds and the more we educate the students around us, this is the future generation who is going to open Jewish education to more students that weren't able to access it before.